Welcome to the Emotional Stuff Podcast. I'm Dr. Marcus Motley, and today we're diving deep into something that may just shift how you show up in your life, your relationships, and even your career. Embracing vulnerability and recognizing the power of sharing your story. Let's start with a hard truth. The illusion of perfection is everywhere. Scroll through social media for 60 seconds and you'll see it. Airbrushed lives, curated successes, filtered smiles. Behind all that gloss is often pressure. Pressure to be perfect. Pressure to hide our flaws. Pressure to present a polished image that says, I've got it all together. And I get it. As professionals, the fear of being judged, misunderstood, or perceived as weak can be overwhelming. We wear our masks well. We hide our stories, especially the painful parts. But here's what that does. It builds walls between us and the world, and sometimes between us and ourselves. This curated version of life, it creates disconnection, isolation, loneliness, and worst of all, it robs us of something incredibly powerful, authentic human connection. Now let's talk about the antidote, the cure, the solution, vulnerability. Now I know that word might sound like a trap, like an invitation to pain or rejection, but hear me out. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage, it's power, it's the bridge that connects us to others. When you share your story, your real story, not just the highlight reel, then you give others permission to be real too. You create space for authenticity. You say, hey, I've struggled too. I've been hurt. I've made mistakes. But I'm still here. I'm growing. I'm learning to live life on life's terms. And that's what people remember. That's what people relate to. That's where empathy lives. The moment you drop the mask and say, here's who I really am, something magical happens. People see themselves in you. They feel less alone. And that connection, it's healing, not just for them, for you too. Let me share a quick moment from my own life. Years ago, I shared a deeply personal story about a time I felt completely insecure, professionally and emotionally. I hesitated before putting it out there. But the messages I received afterward were filled with gratitude. Thank you for saying what I've never been able to say. Now, I know I'm not the only one. That experience didn't just help others, it freed me too. It allowed me to breathe. It allowed me to step back and really look at myself. It made me realize that such feelings were a part of life. Yes, it made me feel alive. So let's talk about the benefits of embracing vulnerability. And yes, there are many. First, you begin to accept yourself, all of you, not just the LinkedIn version, the real you with scars, stumbles, and strength. Vulnerability leads to self-love because it demands honesty. It demands really looking in your own mirror, through your own eyes. Second, your relationships deepen. When you're real with others, trust grows. While pretending builds walls, being real builds bridges. And third, you feel empowered. You no longer have to live up to society's impossible expectations. You no longer have to live up to what you think are the expectations of people around you. Instead, you get to live life on your own level, not up, not down, but on your own level. You get to be you. And that is liberation. Now, you might be wondering, where do I start? No, you don't have to bare your soul to a crowd of strangers tomorrow, but you can start small. Find a platform or a space that feels safe. A journal, a support group, a trusted friend, a podcast like this. Share one story, one tiny moment, one small emotion, one snippet of a thought. Then watch what happens, and be patient with yourself. Vulnerability is a muscle. It strengthens with time and use. You'll grow into it. You'll evolve. You'll arise. Finally, you'll get up and you'll stand up. For you. Here's the beautiful twist. Your story could be someone else's survival guide. When you speak your truth, you light the path for others. You create a community where people feel seen and heard. And yes, you'll find that your vulnerability becomes your resilience. Your broken places become the source of your greatest strength. So I invite you, gently but boldly, to let go of the illusion of perfection. Embrace the raw, embrace the real, embrace you because your story matters. And when you share it, you might just change a life, including your own. Thanks for listening. This is the Emotional Stuff Podcast. I'm Dr. Marcus Motley, inviting you to keep growing, keep healing, and keep showing up fully, powerfully, and unapologetically. Hey, if you want to connect with me, then go to marcusmotley.com. Thanks for listening and watching this podcast.